Mhm. But you don't have much fun too. So anyway, as I was saying, we want to because we all this is not anybody else. This is all. Get on my microphone.
might be better. Let me know if this is better. Oh, that might be too loud now, right? Okay, now let me try adding this back. Let me know. Can you still hear me okay? Is that too loud? Is it flat topping or anything? I don't know how it. Yes, it's too loud. This is halfway. Let me know if you can still hear me. If it's too quiet or too loud, please. Sorry for this. Let's get back real quick. I'll just go over this stuff. I might just do this giveaway and bunch of manufacturer stuff. Traditional pocket knives, Glow Rhino, CGRB, a few traditional pocket knives, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Dead Reckon Devo, Smoky Mountain, Blade City. They're on Whatnot. And I think tomorrow, either today or tomorrow, they'll be releasing that new Devo in the 80s camo carbon. I think they only have 25 or 50 or something. I forget. Tactile Knife Co. and Rosecraft. And I got these, just a few. I used to work this place doing screen print, making decals for mostly race cars, but they had these. I didn't make these, but they gave me these when I left. A bunch of them. And I got some stickers from our friends in the community. Donnie Bless Knives, Ron Crow, Weldon Carey, Mad Yako, Stacy's Bolster Blades, Pickled Steel, BEDC, Help with Gadgets, Big Red, Kelly's Paracord, Traditional Pocket Knives, another Glow Rhino, New Breed EDC, and this one from Darkwater. Like I was saying when you weren't hearing me, this is just a Knife Rights SOG Free the Knives knife. It has like a bar lock and just a flipper tab, but and Olight, just this i3 EOS with the special red dragon scales. And red, I should do this giveaway on a Friday, but this could be your remember everyone deployed giveaway or something like that. I'll throw this into a little cheap Chinese made compass, purple. I think it's like a zipper pull or something. I have a few. I just bought one of those to use for working on guitars. You can tell the pickup polarity by holding a compass up to it. So anyway, that's the giveaway. I'll probably do it towards the end of the show. If you want to leave, that's fine. Stop back around 15 minutes. Stop at about 5:45 or so. I'll probably do the giveaway then. I'll put a hashtag video up, and that's about that. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing here. There we go. All Devos are exclusives. No, I think the new one is, most of them are on Devo, and there's only 2 exclusives. The Blade City and Blade Bench, I believe. Oh, there's one more. Was it E-Knives or one other exclusive? But I think the majority of them they're just doing right on the Devo site. Robin Dallum has a question. Jim, do you have anyone lined up to produce the knife you are designing, or just for fun? This is just for fun. I don't know anything about knife making. I do know CAD. I don't know this software. So pretty much this whole series is just me learning the software. I'm not a mechanical designer. I am an electrical designer, a wire harness and wire bundle designer, mostly. I do schematics and then I do 3D wire routing design. I did do a fixed blade that I might have water jetted and try to grind myself or have someone grind. I don't know if I'll ever be advanced enough to do an actual folding pocket knife, but that's what we're going to work on. So it's mostly just instructional, or at least showing you what not to do. And hi, Amanda B. Thanks for calling me to let me know that I was muted. Guitar amps and pedals. Yeah, I don't. I have all the stuff to do repairs, and I have a bunch of knowledge. I've been gathering knowledge. I have 5 Fender basements that need recapped, and I have everything I need to do them. And I also have I have a kit to build it's slipping my mind right now, but I have a kit in a box too for a Marshall style. I forget which model, but ain't that right? Projects. If you only knew. My friend Amanda knows how I am with projects. But anyway, let's start on this. And I don't know, last week ran into a snag on this, and it was the sketch. Not that sketch. Is the sweep sketch. And I had started with this, and this is the profile that I wanted to sweep to do the primary bevel. But the problem is I went ahead and created so you need a profile that you want to sweep, but then you need a spline to use as a path. And I had created them all in the 3D sketch. And the problem with that is you want the profile on one plane, but you want the path on a different plane. And the 3D sketch will let you design a 3D sketch. The problem is the tool doesn't know. First, you pick when they're all connected together, if you pick this profile to sweep it, it picks the whole thing. So it's trying to sweep this profile and the path at the same time along the same path. So I had to exit out of there, and I figured it out right after I ended the stream. And I had to add this next sketch for the path. So once those were done, I went in and did the swept cut. And I picked that profile and then this spline that I had created as a path. So, and the reason you want to do that is so that you get an even thickness. So now that I have that, I can duplicate this I can mirror this feature, and the feature is the cut sweep. I can mirror that on this plane. You can see that the yellow line shows you where it's going to mirror it. So if I just go ahead and hit the end, now I have the bevel on both sides. So now this is just a mirror of, you just have to do one side in it. That's why I have the plane in the center, if you remember, if you were here when I first started doing this design. But I think I want to modify that a little bit. So I want to edit this sketch, and I want to bring this down. Since it's on this plane, I can't move it left or right, but I can just move it up or down to take more or less away. But I want to move it down because I want to put a cutout, a deployment cutout up there. So now if I exit the sketch, it should recut that. Since I didn't change the path, I only changed the profile. So it brought that down a little further. And that might not be enough, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm not going to design the final bevel in, at least not at this time, if at all. When they manufacture this, they wouldn't put the final bevel wouldn't go in until after the heat treat. I would like to talk to a nice designer to find out how much edge I should leave on here for Magna Cut or S90V or whatever material. How's it going, Illuminati Ninja? Good to see you. Hey, Mick, I don't remember. I don't think I said hello to you. Sorry if I missed anyone else. So, I don't know. Is this called a clip point since this isn't further than halfway? I think for a drop point, this peak would have to be more than halfway. Is that correct? Is this just a clip point? What say you, people? So now that we have that done, what do we do next? I could put some fillets in here, but I think I'll wait till the end for that. I suppose we could start on a frame, and I don't know if I create a new part, if it'll let me create one in context and turn this into an assembly. So let's see. New, no. So I think what we'll do is save this, create a new part. And if you remember from last week, this part 1 is the one that's in inches. Actually, let's create an assembly first. Then we'll insert that blade into the assembly. So now we have an assembly with the blade in it. This pivot's probably way too big. Let's insert a new part into the assembly. Now, we'll create it on this face. Should we do that, or should we create it on the plane? We'll create it on this face. Undo. Let's gonna have to look into moving this to the 0. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let's create a sketch. On this surface. And we'll just start with a rectangle. Create a boss from that. Oh, why is this metric? Let's undo all this. Insert. Part. Oh, okay, so I think I need to rename my template part. It's just grabbing the first template instead of my inch template. So what we could do is just create a new part from the template. And let's create a rectangle on the same front plane. Okay, 0.1, so I don't know, maybe 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch is too thick, probably. Yeah, we'll start with 1/4 inch. Let's rename this. Left-hand scale. Probably could put like a code name for the whole design in there, so I know that it's a scale for a specific design. And I know a lot of companies just you have a code name for products you're working on, and it's just an internal name. And then the salespeople or someone marketing will determine an external name for when it's ready to release to the public. Like the last company I was at, we used bear, we started with bear names: grizzly bear, polar bear, etc. Not that that'll help anyone. So let's save this. Left hand, we don't want to save it in templates. I'll have to move that other part in here. Now let's open up the assembly. I don't remember where I saved that. This is the fixed blade assembly. Huh. I don't think I closed it, so I should be able to just, okay. There we go. Now we'll insert that part that we just created. It's a little oversized. Let's edit this component. We'll fix it once, we'll move it once we edit it. I'm pretty far away from the global axis. I'm going to have to look up how you move parts to the global axis. So now we have that. We can go back to the assembly level and mate the component. I don't want to move it in the, other than mating that surface for now. So now it's on that surface, but I can still move it around. I could mate this. Oh, I should have did that while I was in here. Keep it level with the top of the blade. I don't know if that mate sticks. Yeah, it does. So I can still move it forward and aft, but it's bound to the surface and the level of this. Look, save reminder. So we got that going. Let me go. I'm going to be off screen here for a second. Hey, K-pop junkie. Jay, how's it going? My nerd friends and my knife friends. Oh, who did I miss? Knives are life. How's it going? How you doing, Kathleen? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing well, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. This is just CAD practice stream. I've been doing these, trying to help people learn at the same time I learn the software. It's new to me software. CAD design isn't new to me, but this software is. But I'm going to go set up. Let me copy this. I'm going to be doing a little giveaway of a pocket knife and a flashlight. Anyone that's in the stream is eligible for the most part. I reserve the right to not send it to someone, but I don't see any reason why I wouldn't give it to whoever wins. But I will post a link. So go to this video and post hashtag nice microphone, because it's a microphone video. Nice mic. And whoever I'll pin that message. So go to that video, post that hashtag if you want to be eligible to win. Let me see if I can show that stuff again. This is the prize. Little pocket knife. If anyone from Canada, mostly I want people in the United States, but hey, if you're in Canada, I'll try to ship it to you, but I'm not responsible for anything customs does. And I'm not paying any fees other than shipping. Little i3 EOS. It's a little, I think it's AAA flashlight. 90 lumens. Bunch of stickers. And a little zipper pull compass. Bunch of Chinese stuff. And some American. That would be good for Americans. Or I mean a Canadian to win. Some American flags. Proud to be American, because you are North American. But you might not. I don't have any maple leaves. Sorry, Jay. Anyway, go to that video that I pinned. Type that hashtag. How you doing, gentlemen of honor? Weldon Carey, good to see you. Is she Canadian too? Are we having an invasion? So, let me see here. Oh yeah, look at that fancy background. I don't know how to. I think I'd have to remove everything from the scene. Now can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Someone let me know if you can hear me now. All right, I guess when you remove yourself from the scene, it removes the audio. So this is the video. I'm going to refresh it one more time pretty quick. So make sure you put your comment in there. Kathleen, I don't know if you heard me, but you have to put the hashtag nice mic, all one word. So I'll give you a minute to do that. There's no audio on the video. That's what I thought you were talking about, but I didn't know you couldn't hear me. So let's go in here. Okay, Kathleen fixed that, so that's good. Still 16 comments, so let's do this. Copy the link. Go back here. We'll just refresh this. Put the link in here. Hope everyone has their hashtag in there because I'm just going to run this. Nice mic. It's not really, it's a cheap mic, but it works. It's not the one I'm using. I don't know. Is there anything? Let's see. One winner. Duration. We'll go like 20 seconds. Just for the heck of it. I don't know if that really has any bearing on it. Get comments. Hopefully there's 10 at least. If not more this time. 11. There we go. Oh, let me turn that off. Did anyone new come in? I don't see anyone. We're good now. Okay. Hopefully we're still good. I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner. "20 seconds seems like a long time." Brand New American, you are the winner. Congratulations. I don't know if you can either get a hold of me on Instagram or email me. If you're on a PC, you can get my email from the YouTube main channel. It's coxjim58@gmail.com. Just coxjim58@gmail.com. And you won. This stuff. I will get that out to you probably by Monday at least, if not before that. I got doctor's appointments tomorrow, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get them out tomorrow. Maybe I can get them boxed up tonight. Happy early birthday. All right, well, it's been about 50 minutes. After all that boomering, I don't know if I'm going to bother finishing up any more knife practice for the day. few things I want to look up for the I need to do a little research. I like to know what I'm doing before I just fumble around too much in here. But I'm going to look some. I'm going to figure out my part template problem. Get rid of the template so that everything I create is in inches for now. Later, I might want to do it in metric, but I think for now I want to do all inches. Thanks everyone for coming in. I do appreciate it. And like I said, if definitely go subscribe to Loot 10 Tex. He does CAD streams twice a week. I forget which days. Tonight, EDC with DBD will be on in a couple hours. Check the Knife Tube schedule for most people. For times and days they stream. The people that get that updated anyway. Thanks for posting that link, Marco. Anyway, thanks everyone for stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I might tweak this a little bit just to do some learning offline. Also, I'm going to measure some. Oh, actually, yeah. So all I need to do is measure some of the pivots I already have. To put a more standard pivot size in there, I might as well do each step as close to actual as I can for now. See you all in one of the other streams coming up. Thanks for stopping in again. Talk to you later. Bye.